Hey everyone, I just want to react quickly to the Michael Bunting getting suspended 3 games for his illegal check to the head against Erik Cernak. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. Hit that like button, hit the notification bell. I also just want to quickly say I will be live streaming for the playoffs tonight on YouTube. I usually go live most nights, so if you want to come by, if anything I said in this video didn't make sense to you, or if you want clarification on something, or you just have a question for my thoughts on something, including this hit and suspension, you can reach the live stream. But just quickly, my thoughts. I think 3 games is too much, but Michael Bunting's a dummy. I mean, he's just straight out a dummy right now. I'm not happy with the guy. To me, I kind of look at the scenario of like, and obviously people are comparing this to Kadri. Bunting, hypothetically, if the Leafs can win a game here, can come back for game 5. So suspended 3 games, he'll miss game 2, game 3, game 4. Yeah, I mean, he's a dummy. I mean, just straight out, when I saw the hit initially, I thought maybe he could get suspended 1 game. I kept watching it. I was like, okay, max 2 games. So this is a little much, because if we know anything, and people are going to try to forget this for a second, NHL player safety in the NHL has made it pretty clear that playoff games and season games, there's different measuring points here. Like, for example, like 5 season games is probably like 3 playoff games, essentially, right? Is this hit in the season worth 5 games? Bunting's had clear issues with the referees in the second half of the season and just overall. I think maybe that played a part in it. So that's where I look at that. I go, okay, if this wasn't Michael Bunting, if John Tavares made this exact hit, or if Ryan O'Reilly made this exact hit, it's probably 1 or 2 games, right? To me, it's probably 1 game. I think Michael Bunting was going to get 2 or 3 games here. Literally a couple hours ago, I was talking to my buddy. I was like, you know what? I have a feeling it's going to be 2 games. My prediction last night was 1. I had a feeling it was going to be 2. 3 games is a little much, but at this point, guys, Matty Nye's in the lineup. It's disappointing Bunting's gone for 3 games here because how the NHL player safety has perceived things. People are going to complain, but I'm seeing Oilers fans, I'm seeing Sabres fans, some Bruins fans, even some other fans just reaching out to me saying, yeah, 3 games is a lot. So you guys can have your own opinions. I think this is kind of an L just in general because of how the game and how the last few games, I mean, the Oilers game was poorly officiated. There's been a couple of games in the playoffs so far that's been really poorly officiated. And there's stats to back it up that throughout the last few years in the NHL, the first game, like game 1s in the playoffs, have garnered the most penalties, like by far. Like, you look at a few of the games, like last night, there was, so Leafs Lightning, there was like 5 goals, Leafs and Lightning in a row that were on the power play. I think it was like the Lightning scored on the power play, then the Leafs scored 2 in a row on the power play, and then the Lightning scored a couple more on the power play. Like, it's just, we want to see 5-on-5 hockey in the playoffs. And just to talk about this Bunting hit, I think when Bunting goes into that play, Cernak is not a small guy. He's a bigger guy, right? I think Bunting tries to do a dirty play, obviously. Do I think he tries to take his head off the way he does? No. But it doesn't matter about intent there. It's complete result. I think we can debate intent all we want with any suspension. I mean, people do it all the time with guys like Tom Wilson and other guys around the league. Bunting here, this was always going to be at least a 1-game suspension by the point of the review and the point of the reaction it got. It was always going to be at least 1 game. I thought it was going to be 1 or 2, as I said. 3 games is a lot. So give me your thoughts in the comments, guys. I think this is 1 game too many. Maybe people are going to say biased. I mean, you're always going to get those people in the comments saying biased no matter what. I could probably say it's a fair suspension and you'd be like, oh, you're biased. So 3 games is a lot for the playoffs, man. Like, when I see anything more than 2 games, like a suspension in the playoffs, like, it's extremely severe, and I think the severity here is probably Cernak might be out for a couple of games. So maybe that's where the player safety goes. Okay, if Cernak's going to be out for a couple of games, Bunting's got to have that matched and maybe an extra one, and that's maybe where they went here. So Bunting, man, he's getting a wrap around the league. Not a good thing, especially going into a contract year for the guy. Yeah, honestly, guys, my hot take is that if the Leafs can win 2 of the next 3 games here, and the series is going tied into game 5, I don't even know if Bunting's cracking the lineup. If the Leafs can fix this series and get back into it, they're only down 1-0, but that's my take there. So subscribe, like, comment. I hope you guys joined the live stream tonight. And yeah, we'll see you soon. Peace.